In the waters off Miami, a ship set sail for a 3-day cruise. But this may not be your idea of vacation. And these folks won't be hitting the buffet. Here, it's more about push-ups than pina coladas. The extreme sports lifestyle has brought some 1,400 fitness fanatics together. Their destination? A Spartan obstacle race in the Bahamas.
Spartans, prepare for glory!
3 miles and 16 obstacles long, the course is a test of endurance and strength.
Hit the ground with it.
This is your weekend 5K in the extreme.
Grab that rope!
Today we have everything, certainly in America, that we need. I don't think we find enjoyment with everything being so easy.
Spartan is the brainchild of Joe DeSena, a former Wall Street trader who organized his first race in 2010.
Your point is, if you're struggling on a wall on a course, the next time you have a minor headache, like your coffee's too cold, it's not going to matter as much.
No, we call it obstacle immunity. Take a cold shower, do 300 burpees in the morning, crawl into some barbed wire, go over a wall, and you will stop complaining about the ridiculous things we complain about.
You make it sound like we've become a nation of wussies.
I think we are.
No wusses allowed in this race, which demands swimming, crawling, climbing, and hoisting. This year, some 450,000 people will sign up for one of Spartan's 70-plus events. Obstacle course racing is one of the fastest growing sports in the country, with revenues topping $350 million. Built on a nation of office drones aching to escape their cubicles and get dirty.
What's wrong with the 5K? What's wrong with the 10K?
They're boring. Something different happens out there. Every couple hundred yards, there's some obstacle, some challenge. Those challenges maybe emulate life. It's just different than running on the road. I would say we get many more couch potatoes than we do existing runners. And they are hooked. Hooked, line and sinker.
Can't wait to start. I'm so excited to finally be doing this.
Justina Rosado, a recent college grad, is competing in her 4th Spartan. She's brought along her mother, 54-year-old Suzanne Dupre, a first-time racer and a member of the growing cult of weekend warriors.
I feel like with an obstacle course race, you can really push through on the running and then just have fun on the obstacles. I love doing these races, and that's why I'm so glad to be able to share this with my mom.
What's training been like?
I mean, it's astounding what she's been pushing herself to do. She's been going out running these miles. I started getting a little nervous hearing, how well she's doing and everything. I was like,
Like she's going to beat you?
Yeah, it's like, I don't not going to happen.
For a first-time racer, it's exhausting, but doable, requiring stamina and skill.
There you go. Want to throw some spears?
Struggle is a part of the Spartan experience, as Suzanne discovers at the rope climb, her most worrisome obstacle. Both mother and daughter are ordered to do 30 of the dreaded burpees, the combination squat and push-up. It's the penalty for failing an obstacle, a common sight along the course.
How badly do you want them to hurt?
I like to take people just to that point. You have to get people right to the line where they want to quit. And if you get to that line and then bring them back, that's an experience they'll never forget, and that's something they want to share.
Offering mud and mayhem, Spartan and its main competitors, Warrior Dash and Tough Mudder, are all battling for a piece of the 4 million people who sign up for an alternative race every year. More than run marathons or triathlons combined.
There's so many more people that do just want to get out and enjoy themselves and do something out of the ordinary.
Aaron Barasini has chronicled the rise and the rivalries of the sport for Outside Magazine.
What explains the growth behind obstacle course racing? Why is it getting so big?
Spartan Race and Tough Mudder started in 2010, and about that same time, Facebook and a lot of these social media sites were growing rapidly. Tough Mudder and Spartan Race both have amazing visuals that translate well to the video that people are starting to post online.
It sort of coincides with the look at me generation.
It's the greatest profile photo you could possibly have.
And companies are lining up to woo them. Spartan has signed partnerships with Reebok, Panasonic, and even CNBC's sister network, NBC Sports. Despite those deals and the $100 entry fees, Joe DeSena says profits remain elusive.
The cost of putting obstacle race is so much more expensive than putting on a 5K, 10K run, even a triathlon. So really, the $300 or $400 entry ticket that would support this kind of business, people are not ready to spend that yet.
Each Spartan race, with distances up to 15 miles, is planned months in advance and takes over a week to build. The one in the Bahamas, its shortest, is called a sprint.
I didn't think I could do that.
And it's taken Justina and her mom over an hour to reach one of the last obstacles.
We were on the traversal, and she said, I'll go do the burpees for you. I'll do those 30 burpees for you. And I said, no, you're not. I'm doing this wall. And it was doing it with her that pushed me to do it.
All Spartan races end with a leap over fire. And runners often cross it with friends and family. They've earned high fives, a medal, and a kinship with their tribe of true believers. Are your customers hooked on this?
This is addictive. If you look at drug addictions, alcohol addictions, food addictions, they occur because the brain releases chemicals. It's no different than what happens out here. When you get to that finish line, you quickly forget the pain you went through during that hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and you want more of that drug. And you get it at the start line again.
Up next, they've got the world on a string.